Hello guys and welcome back to another episode number 15, and today we'll be solving 5 more SQL problems, this time from the company Uber. So let's get started. Problem number 1, guys. So let's see what we have to find in this one. Total costs, total customers. Then we have to do it per each year. We have to output the year along with total money and total customers. We have to output two things and we have to group them by year. So let's get started. Select from, I'm gonna write our basic here. We have to output the year and sum. We have to output two sums, right? Sum and sum. We have to output money spent and total acquired customers. So looking here, we have to use this one, money spent and acquired customers. We have to sum these individually per every year. We're going to put this one first. Then we're going to put a customer second. We have to group by year here. And that should be our final solution. And there it is. We can clean it up a little bit by writing these a little nicer. So we can say total money spent. And then here we can say total customers. Yeah, total customers. And there you go. This is the final solution. Let's quickly recap. For every year here, we want to sum the money spent and the customers acquired. Problem number 2. We have to find the average cost for each request status. This is a grouping here, and this is an aggregation. Average of whatever cost means in this context. Now we have a filter. Request status can be one of these, either success or fail. We're going to have to check for that. We're going to make a list. Then we have to output request status, average cost. Average cost and request status. So we have two filters. We have to output 2 columns. We have to group by request status by 1 column. Let's get started. Select from here. Output request status. Request status right here. Then we have to do average cost. Average. Now let's figure out what cost is. So in here, what is the cost? Cost seems to be this one. Monetary cost. I'm going to copy that one. I'm going to say average. Now we have to do it for group by request status. You see here for each status. That's a group by. But before that, we have to filter. Here we have a filter. Can be either success or fail here. So it can be either of these two. Now, if we actually look at the data set, it's very short. And there's only literally success and fail in here. But it doesn't matter. What if they add new data and it's something else? We have to filter. We're going to say request status. We're going to use in. We're going to say success. And the other version could be either success or fail. Now we're going to say average cost. And we're going to check for solution. There you go. This is our final solution. Everything is fine. So let's quickly recap. For every request status here, we want to find the average monetary cost. And we only need request statuses where they are either success or fail. Then, lastly, we have to group by request status because we're using an aggregation up here. Problem number 3. Find the advertising channel. We have to find a channel, one single thing, one single number, where Uber, this could be a filter, but it's not because all the tables are from Uber, you can see here. So that's not a filter, but it could have been spent more than 100K. So definitely this is a filter, 100K, and the year is another filter. So realistically, this is not a filter. We have 2 filters, and we have to output one single column, a single number. Now we have to output one word actually, advertising channel. All right, let's get started. Select from. We have to output one single channel. So we're going to output here the var chart right here. This is all we care about. Now we have two filters, where year equals 2019 and where we spent more. So which one is monetary here? This one is not, this one is customers, this one is not, this one is the year. The last one left is money spent, obviously. Where money spent more than 100, 1, 2, 3, 100,000. And there we go, check for solution. And there are apparently 3 channels, celebrities, billboards, and TV, where in 2019, where they spent over 100K. Pretty easy, guys. Let's move on to the next one. Problem number 4. This one looks a little bit longer. Let's see. Find the cost. To find cost per customer, aggregation here, per customer for each. Another aggregation, each advertising channel per customer, and year combination. Whoa, this is interesting. We have to find per customer for each and per each year. So that's a double group by right there. Now we have to filter, include only channels that are advertised via public transport. And then they literally tell us what they want us to do. So we have to just filter for where we find the word bus in the varchar, in the column channel here. Now the total cost, well, they didn't really have to tell us what that is. It's kind of obvious. Total cost is money spent divided by total number of customers for that advertising channel, which is a filter for us. And we have to output here the channel and the cost. So we have to output 2 things. We have one single filter, and then we have, seems like 2 or 3 aggregations. I'm not actually sure. We're gonna have to check. So let's get started. Select from. I'm gonna select the table here. Now we need to output again advertising channel. We're just gonna copy this, paste, and then cost per customer. Now again, cost per customer, it's a sum divided by another sum. We have to divide the money spent by customers acquired. And this is going to be cost per customer, right? Now we have to group by, they say here, each advertising channel and the year combination. This means we have to group by 2 things, 2 columns. We're going to say group by this and then group by year. So first it's going to group by this, and then it's going to group. So for every channel, let's say celebrities here, then it's going to find each year where it can find. Let's say 2019, 2018, 17. It's going to show up the cost. So let's check the output right here. And it's going to say it's wrong. My bad, guys. I forgot the actual filter with the bus. So let's add that really quick here. Before the group where advertising channel like contains the bus word. And now we're gonna, so now it looks fine. But if we remove the year to actually do the correct solution, the numbers are correct, just that they output this column, the year column, but they shouldn't. So in order to pass this, we just have to output the year. If I would be at the interview, I would definitely point out what they actually request and what their solution actually is. Okay, guys, problem number 5 and the last one for today. Another quick day. Find a year, Uber. This could be a filter, but again, we have Uber here. So this is not a filter. Acquired more than 2,000 customers. That is definitely a filter. Through advertising, another filter. Using celebrities. We have 2 filters and we have to output just one thing. 1 year. A number. Select from, we're gonna select the year. That's what we want. This is the table. Now we have the 2 filters. More than 2,000 customers. Customers acquired, more than 2,000, and then we need advertising channel to be celebrities. I'm just gonna copy. All right, and this should be the final answer, 2018. And that is the correct answer. So a quick recap here, very simple. We just want to show the year where these 2 conditions are true. This one and this one. Where the advertising channel is celebrities and the customers acquired are over 2000. So that was it for today, guys. Thank you for watching another episode. And if you enjoy these kinds of problems, I highly encourage you to join the StrataScratch community. Consider using the affiliate link in the description. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next one.